Welcome to the e-resource troubleshooting video, where you will learn how to help troubleshoot e-resources for your patrons.
Occasionally, you will get a chat asking about e-source access issues. Here is what you should and should not do if this happens. Do: ask if they are a current Butler student, faculty, or staff. Ask if they are on or off campus. Ask if they are going through the Butler Library's website. Try to replicate the issue. Ask for the steps they took to find the issue. Email the desired article or e-resource if possible. Create a trouble ticket or direct them how to make one if they would like a personalized reply. Don't tell Butler users that they must use an e-source on campus. Tell them that we cannot help them, or ignore them. When helping a patron troubleshoot, here are some potential causes to an e-resource issue. The patron may have been off-site and going through Google. When off-campus, Butler students, faculty, and staff have to go through the library website. There is also some weirdness on the platform. Sometimes, the article is right in front of the students, just disguised in a strange way, making it difficult to spot. eBook Central DDA ebooks also pose some difficulties. Sometimes a prompt may come up after 5 minutes of reading. A mediated ebook purchase may be necessary, which Vanessa or Josh will take care of during business hours. Here is an example of what that would look like.
Here are other potential causes to an e-resource issue. You may have simultaneous user limits, which you may just have to wait out. You could contact Vanessa or Josh about raising limits, but this may not be possible or timely. There also may be a broken link in WorldCat Discovery. If so, have the patron go through Journals A to Z to find the desired article. If the patron's problem cannot be replicated, you should report a ticket. Include the patron's email if they would like a reply, and send the resource or article if possible. The ultimate goal is to help deal with user error. Now we are going to go through some example situations. Pay extra attention to the language and prompts within the chat messages. These will help you understand what is expected of you. Example 1 is about making a ticket for your patron through chat. There are, of course, other ways of going about making a ticket, such as going through the library websites and reporting a problem. But this is an easy and accessible way for you to make a ticket for your patron through chat. When you first get a chat, you should ask the patron how you can help. Then, after being told what they need, you should get further information. Notice here how Camera asked if they were on or off campus, which may be one of our problems. She also asks for their email, which will help us later down the line if we need it. After Camera receives the patron's email, she then asks how they were searching for the article. Asking questions like this allow us to understand where potential problems may arise. The patron explains that they were using WorldCat, so Camera, knowing that Google isn't the cause, attempts to replicate the issue. When Camera replicates the patron's path, she realizes that the link in WorldCat is broken. She tells the patron this and asks that they stay on chat while she creates the ticket for them and while she attempts to find the resource elsewhere. Camera then goes to the ticket icon on the right-hand corner of the chat box. After clicking on the icon, the featured box pops up on Camera's screen. She fills in the information the patron has provided her before finally creating the ticket. Example 2 is about emailing the patron the resource they were looking for. Perhaps when looking for resources, the patron finds that one of our links is broken. However, you managed to find the resource on a different database. You would then email the resource to them for their use. However, there's a caveat. We can only email the resources to a Butler email, which means that only current students, staff, or faculty can get the resource. At the beginning, go through a similar process as example 1. Ask them how you can help and for their email. Then, ask how the patron attempted to find the resource. Then, ask further troubleshooting questions. After troubleshooting, if the patron still cannot get access to the resource, email it to them through the Information Commons email. But remember, you may only send the resource to a Butler email address. Example 3. Creating tickets through other platforms. As mentioned before, there are other ways to create tickets. Talking the patron through this process may allow them to troubleshoot the issue on their own and report the broken links as well. Again, ask how you can help and for their email. Then, ask further troubleshooting questions. You may find that the site cannot be reached. If that occurs, tell the patron what happened, then ask for them to stay on chat while you attempt to find the article elsewhere. If you still cannot find the resource, tell them that you will transfer them to a ticket and ask for the email if you have not already. Then, go to the Butler University Libraries page. Click on Databases A to Z. Follow the link under the Having a Problem box on the right-hand side of the page. If you have further questions about e-resource access issues, feel free to ask LJ, Megan, or your associate about them. Josh Petrusa and Vanessa French are also good resources. Josh can be contacted via phone at 317-940-9236 and via email at jpetrusa@butler.edu. Vanessa can be reached via phone at 317-940-6491 and via email at vfrench@butler.edu. Thanks for watching!